Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's been a long while since I posted, but I'm here. So today I want us to talk about violence against women and girls with disabilities. You know, I'm very passionate about matters violence against women, and so I understand that majority of us who live or rather have um, family members who are disabled in one way or the other, we tend to neglect their rights. Yeah. To help us understand better how women and girls with disabilities are affected or rather get violated is Miss Sharon Odongo, who is a PWD officer working with Tunaweza Empowerment in Kuria.
Yes, I have heard about gender-based violence, and we've handled cases, so many cases about gender-based violence actually. It hurts, like having somebody who undergoes a gender-based violence act, it traumatizes and it touches our mind psychologically and emotionally. When we talk about disability, people expect to see you in scratches. Others also expect to see you seated down, like disabled with a physical disability. But of course, I have a physical disability. But we also have invisible disabilities like epilepsy, those that cannot be seen. In Kuria community, we also have persons with disabilities that suffer from gender-based violence. And people tend to take advantage of persons with disability despite of the gender. They are humiliated in different ways. We have because they cannot move, either they cannot move fast, or rather, let's say for example, the deafs and the visually impaired and the deafs and the dumb, they are not the information, there is that barrier, so they can never report, they can never, so people take advantage of them, and some even beat them up, some frustrate them, others even go ahead and defile them just because of their disability. So persons with disabilities are affected because they cannot even talk about what they feel, they cannot even share their experience. They are beaten, and again, they cannot report. As an advocate, I fight for the rights of persons with disability. I link up the persons with disability with organizations that they can get help in, because you find that mostly persons with disability, they are slow to accessing the information. They don't get the information in touch just like any other person. So they are slow to read, plus most of them doesn't know about their rights. So that is what we literally do on the ground. We do a lot of, I do a lot of sensitization. I create awareness. We train people, we train persons with disability. We tell them what they are required to do as persons with disabilities. All of us, we always say to the non-disabled, those who are not disabled or able differently, that they're always potential candidates to the disability. And we always say that disability is a club. You never know when you are joining it. We have people who were not born disabled, but on their way, they came to be disabled. Maybe they got an accident or what. People have different stories of how they became disabled. So my message would be to the president, and I would tell the president to, first, we are all potential candidates to the disability fraternity. And I would request the president, we have the inclusivity matters. Article 54 of the Kenyan Constitution, it talks about inclusivity of persons with disability. But the implementation is still low. The implementation, we have a problem with the implementation. We have the laws that guide us. We have the Constitution, which was a good deal for us, persons with disability. But now, the implementation. So I would just ask him, because the moment everything is implemented into place, we will not even suffer, we will not even have these other challenges that we face so much. And even we want to encourage other community-based organizations, just as they focus on the adolescent, just as they focus on gender-based violence, kindly we plead that they also focus on persons with disability, because these are the most vulnerable in our society. Yeah, they are the people who should be given special attention. Last message to everyone. disability is not inability. We always say that it is ability beyond, there is an ability beyond a disability. Each and every person has an ability to do something unique. I may be disabled, yes, but I can do something better more than that person who is not disabled. I want to plea to all parents. I want to plea to each and every person who has a person with disability. Do not hide any child with disability. You are killing a star. That could be the next president of this country, despite the disability status. Let us not hide students with disabilities. Let us not hide those that have disabilities, claiming that they are curses. Actually, they are the blessings and the destiny holders of those homes. So let us treat them and bring them out so that the government can access them in an easy way. In Kuria, we realized that the persons with disability are hidden. They are not even allowed to be. They cannot be accessed. They are hidden and isolated. So we want to appeal that don't, as a parent, as anybody listening to this, don't hide any person with disability. We have help from the government, that we have even the educational assistant. We have different help from the government that the government has set aside for persons with disability, and even the cash transfer for those that cannot work, for the severe disabled. So when you hide them, we cannot access them. Therefore, don't hide any person with disability, because that might be the star of that home.
However, persons with disabilities are less likely to report such crimes to anyone, including the authorities, due to the social stigma and isolation that accompanies persons with disabilities in far too many parts of the world. So, let's end violence against women and girls. Let's end violence against women and girls with disabilities.